Good morning. In this video we will be discussing load byte and store byte. We already discussed the load word and store word, that is loading a word from memory or storing a word to the memory. A word is a 32-bit data. Now we will discuss the load byte and store byte. So byte is an 8-bit data. So the syntax of the load byte and store byte is given here. LB, that is this is for the load byte and a destination register and an offset, and this is the base address. So the syntax is exactly same like load word. Okay, everything is same. The opcode here is LB. So that's the difference. So LB loads a byte from memory, and where it will be placed in the rightmost 8-bit of the register. Okay, let's assume this is your register. Let's assume that this is a register. So here the register contains 32 bits. So the total number of bits for a register in MIPS is 32 bits. So but we are loading a byte. Byte is a 8-bit data, that is a byte. So the rightmost 8 bits, so this is 8-bit, okay, and another 8-bit here, another 8-bit and another 8-bit. So totally we have 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 32 bits, okay. So the load byte, it loads a byte from the memory, placing it in the rightmost 8-bit here. It will place it here in this 8 bits. Okay, so this is the idea of load byte. Let's assume the memory contents are, so these are the memory contents, like this is the address of the memory, 00 is the address of this particular location in memory, and 01 is the address of this location in memory, and here 02 is for this location, 03 is for this location, and so on. For this location 04, 05, 06, 07. See, these are all written in hexadecimal. AD is in hexadecimal. FE is in hexadecimal. Okay. So in this example, all are written in hexadecimal. Okay, now let's see. Let's assume that register S1 is pointing to the address 00. So this is the content of register S1. So let's say register S1, the value of register S1 is, that is equivalent to 00. So register S1 is pointing the address 00. Now let's see. LB register T1 to register S1. So here offset is 2 and the base address is S1. Okay. So 2 plus the base address is register S1. What is the value of register S1? 00. So 2 plus 00, that is equivalent to 2. So go to the address 2. So this one is telling you the address. Okay. 2 in the bracket you have the base address. So the base address is 0 as given in the question. So you add the 2, you add the offset. 0 plus 2 you get a 2. So what is the 2? 2 is the address in memory. Go to the address in memory. Yeah, this is the address in memory. What this address contains? It contains the value 5A. So load the 5A. Where to load? Load the 5A in the rightmost 8 bits. Okay. So this is register T1. So in the register T1, rightmost 8 bits are now loaded with 5A. Why 5A? Address 2 contains 5A. Okay, so this is the idea of load word. Now let's move on to the store word. Store byte. So the store byte is very close to the store word. So here it transfers the lowest byte of the data from a register to the memory. So it's going to transfer the lowest byte of the data from a register to the memory. So that's the idea of load word. So the same idea. So the lowest byte. So this is the lowest byte, least significant byte. Okay. So this lowest byte will be loaded onto the memory. Okay, then let's assume the register S1 pointing to the address. So what is the value of register S1 as per the question? That is equivalent to 0. That is the address of a location in memory 00. Now let's see the store byte. Store byte register T1 6 register S1. So what do you have it in register T1 is moved to the memory. That is the meaning of the store byte. Store byte moves the data from a register to the memory. Okay. So let's assume register T1 contains a value. So this is the value it contains. This is register T1. Okay. The register T1 can contain many values, but I don't care about the value. What do you have it in the most significant byte? But what do you have it in the least significant byte? The lowest 8 bit. So what value do you have? That 8 bit value. So don't consider this values. So these are all not considered. It can be anything. But the lowest 8 bit value will be stored onto the memory. Because memory is a big memory. So where I am going to store? In this address. So how to calculate the address? 6 plus register S1 content. Register S1. So what is the content of register S1? 6 plus register S1 contains 0 as per the question. So 6 plus 0 is equal to 6. So this location. Address 6, you go to the address 6 and store this value in address 6. See, store this value. 32 is in address 6. So this is the idea of store byte. Now let's quickly go through the load word and store word. So this is the indirect based addressing. Load address we already discussed, we already used in the practical classes also. It loads the address of a memory location onto the register. Okay. Now let's move on to the indirect addressing. So when you say indirect addressing, here load word, register and register containing the address. Okay. So this is a register only, it contains the address. How do you know? It's given inside a bracket. When you have a content inside a bracket, it represents the address. So let's assume that your memory contains many locations and the location are having a value. Let's say this having a value 41 and 50 and 25, etc. Let's assume this is address 0 and this is address 1 and this is address 2 and this is address 3 and etc. Okay. Let's assume register T0 contains the address maybe 2. Okay then. So what is the value of register T0? 2. So this is 2. Register T0 contains 2. What is the 2 here? 2 is not a value. It's written inside the bracket. That means 2 is a address. So what is the meaning of this? Go to the address 2. Address may have a value. That value you move to register T2. So go to the address 2. Address 3, address 2. Okay, this address. This address pointing to a location. That location contains the value 25. So this 25 is loaded onto register T2. So what is going to be the T2 value? register T2 value is now 25. How do you get 25? Go to this address. T0 is now pointing an address. So that address may have a value. So that value is loaded onto register T2. Okay. This is about load word. Now move on to the store word. Store word means what is the content of a register. You move on to this address. Okay, let's assume register T0 is 2. In the previous example I told you register T0 is 2. So what is the value of register T0? 2. Address 2. So what is the value of register T2? Move the value to register T0 to that address, this address. Okay, so this address is 2. Let's assume register T2 is containing 25. So move the 25 to this address. This is the meaning. Okay, so move the 25 to this address 2. So go to the address 2, write 25 here. It's already 25, but I'm just telling that move the content 25 to the address. So this is about indirect addressing. Now we have based addressing. This based addressing we already used it in arrays, but anyway let's try to use that. So here in the based addressing or you can call it indirect based addressing. Okay, sometimes we can call it indirect addressing or sometimes we can call them as based addressing. Fine. So here in based addressing the syntax is very close to the load byte. So here load word and then the destination register, offset, base address. Okay, so what do? You add the offset and base address, you add the content of the base address with the offset 4, you get a final address. And that value you move it onto the register T2, that is the meaning. Okay, so let's assume that your memory contains many locations. So let's assume that this is address 0, address 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's assume this way. Okay, let's assume that the register T0 is containing a value 0. Okay, let's assume. So what you need to do, you add the register T0 value with the 4, the offset 4. So 0 plus 4, you get a 4. So go to the address 4, here is the address. Go to the address 4, it may contain a value. Let's say it contain a value 20. So this value you move it on to register T2. So what will be the value of register T2? Register T2 is now equal to 20. How do you know? First you add the offset and the base address and go to the address. Take the value, move it on to this register. This is the meaning. So this offset, it can be a positive or a negative. So when it is a positive, you add it. When it is a negative, you subtract it. Let's see one example. Let's see a store word, source register and a memory location. So the meaning is you move the value of the register to the memory. That is the meaning. Okay. So let's assume this is the offset and this is the base address. Let's say the base address is 0. So register T0 is containing a value 0. So what's the value of register T0? 0. Offset is minus 12. So you add both of this, offset and the base address, you add it. So 0 and the offset is minus 12. So what do you get? You get a negative 12. Okay, negative offset is possible. Okay then, so this is also possible. This is what it's written here. So negative offsets are fine. Okay, and go to the address and you store the content of register T2 in that address. That's the idea. So this based addressing is mainly used in arrays. So we already used the based addressing in arrays. Thank you.